Hi there, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to dive into the fascinating world of sustainable cloud architecture, specifically focusing on the AWS sustainability pillar design principles. I'll break these design principles down for you and provide some real-world examples to help you understand how they can be applied in practice. Each video of the series here builds on the previous ones, so if you've stumbled across this video first and you haven't checked out the other ones quite yet, take a few minutes, jump to part 1 of the video and watch the rest of the playlist, and that'll help you get caught up. All right, so grab that coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started at looking at the design principles of the AWS sustainability pillar. Now for the first design principle, we want to talk about understanding our cloud's workload's impact. It's essential to measure not just the direct impact of your workload, but also the indirect impact on your customers and the environment. Think about how your workload consumes resources, generates emissions, and affects your customers' devices. For an example, let's say we have an e-commerce website. You'll want to consider all the energy used by your servers, the data storage, and the impact on your customers' devices when they access your site. By analyzing this data, you can establish key performance indicators to help you improve productivity and reduce your environmental impact. Remember, the more you know about your impact, the better decisions you can make to minimize it. And now that you have a better understanding of your impact, it's crucial to establish long-term sustainability goals for your cloud workloads. These goals could include reducing the resources needed per transaction, lowering the energy consumption of your storage systems, or improving the overall efficiency of your cloud infrastructure. For example, if you run a streaming service, you could set a goal to reduce the bandwidth needed for streaming videos without compromising the quality. By setting these goals, you'll be able to support your organization's broader sustainability objectives, identify areas of improvement, and prioritize changes to reduce environmental impact. Just keep in mind that these goals should be regularly reviewed and adjusted as needed so that you can ensure continuous improvement. Now, let's discuss maximizing resource utilization. The idea here is to use your cloud resources more efficiently so that you consume less energy overall. For example, having 2 servers running at 30% utilization is certainly less efficient than having 1 server running at 60%. So to do this, you can right-size your workloads, just meaning that you allocate only the resources you need to run your applications. Additionally, make sure that you minimize the idle resources, processing, and storage to reduce the overall energy consumption of your workloads. You can also explore options like containerization, serverless architectures, and auto-scaling to further optimize your resource utilization and keep your costs and environmental impact as low as possible. It's also really important to stay up to date with the latest technologies that can help improve the efficiency of your cloud workload. Keep an eye on new hardware and software offerings that can reduce your overall environmental impact. Review the AWS news and blog feeds that are out there to stay aware of the new services and features that are always launched, or any new instance types that can improve the efficiency of your cloud workloads. For an example, here you could start using the more energy efficient processors like ARM and those ARM-based AWS Graviton processor chips, or explore new storage solutions that offer better performance with lower energy consumption. Also, don't forget to update your software stack regularly, as new versions often come with better performance improvements and better resource management. Also, you want to make sure your cloud architecture is flexible so you can quickly adapt to these new technologies as they become available and minimize the redesign work and disruption to your services as you implement them. Using managed services like AWS Fargate, AWS Lambda, or even using Amazon EC2 autoscaling along with load balancers can all help to minimize your cloud workload's impact by sharing resources across multiple customers. For some of your workloads, having these larger shared multi-tenant infrastructure designs can increase overall resource utilization and reduce the amount of infrastructure components needed to support your workloads. For a storage example here, Amazon S3 lifecycle configurations can automatically move infrequently accessed data to cold storage, helping you save energy costs. By leveraging these managed services, you're not only making your workloads more efficient, but also contributing to more sustainable cloud ecosystems. Using these managed services can free up your team's time as well, allowing them to focus on other critical tasks and make further optimizations of your workloads for sustainability. Then lastly, we want to consider the downstream impact of your cloud workloads on your customers and their devices. You want to minimize the energy and resources required for users to access your services. This could simply mean optimizing your website to load faster on slower devices, or designing your app to work seamlessly on older smartphones, or compressing images and videos to reduce the amount of data transfer. One way to test the impact of your services is by using device farms, which can simulate various device configurations and network conditions. And this helps you understand the performance of your service across different devices, ensuring that you're minimizing the impact on your customers and ultimately the environment. You can also gather user feedback and analyze usage patterns to identify any areas where the service can be further optimized to lower the downstream impact. So now that we've covered the main principles here, it's important to remember that creating sustainable cloud workloads is an ongoing process. So you'll need to regularly monitor your workload's performance and resource usage and use this data to identify areas of improvement. You want to continuously iterate on your architecture and apply the latest best practices for sustainability. So don't be afraid to experiment and try new approaches to optimize your workloads. Collaborate with your team and learn from the experience of others in the industry to stay up to date with the latest sustainability trends and different strategies. And that's it. These are the key design principles for creating sustainable cloud workloads using AWS services. By understanding your impact, establishing sustainability goals, maximizing utilization and adopting those new technologies, and also leveraging managed services, then continuously monitoring and iterating on them, you'll be well on your way to creating more efficient and eco-friendly cloud solutions. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more cloud computing tips and best practices, and more videos to come on sustainability as well. Now, if you have any questions or want to share your own sustainability tips, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.